Ready? Start. Defense Minister Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, Minister of State for Defense Shripad Nayak Ji, Chiefs of all the three forces, other senior officials, the brave soldiers of the Kargil War and their families, other dignitaries present here, and my dear brothers and sisters. On this occasion of Kargil Vijay Divas, every Indian is commemorating the valor and an inspiring saga of dedication to the nation today. On this occasion, I pay tribute to all the brave hearts who had foiled the conspiracy of bringing down the tricolor from the Kargil's peaks. I salute the martyrs who sacrificed their blood and to all the mothers who gave birth to all those martyrs. Congratulations to all the citizens of Jammu and Kashmir, including Kargil, who have fulfilled their responsibilities towards the nation. The story of the victory of Kargil War, inscribed in the peaks of Kargil 20 years ago, will continue to inspire several generations. With that inspiration, for the past 2 weeks, several programs related to Vijay Divas are being organized in different parts of the country. There have been various programs in all the military stations in the border areas as well as the coastal areas of the country. A little while ago, the valor of our sons was commemorated here. And in today's event, there was a tradition of discipline, hard work, valor, sacrifice resolutions, as also moments filled with compassion. Sometimes people started applauding after watching the scenes of valor and heroism, while the next moment people started shedding tears watching the mothers. This is an evening of enthusiasm. It instills a conviction of victory, and it also forces us to bow down to sacrifice and penance. The victory in Kargil was the victory of the brave sons and daughters of indomitable courage. Victory in Kargil was the victory of India's resolutions. Victory in Kargil was the victory of India's power and patience. Victory in Kargil was the victory of India's dignity and discipline. Victory in Kargil was the victory of the expectations and dutifulness of every Indian. Friends, wars are not fought by governments but the entire nation. Governments come and go, but those who do not mind living or dying for the country are immortal. Soldiers sacrifice their lives for not only the present but also the future generations and for a secured future. Soldiers don't differentiate between life and death. For them, duty is supreme. The lives of these soldiers associated with the nation's strength are not tied to the tenure of governments. There could be any ruler and administrator, but every Indian has the right to be proud of the valiant and his valor. Brothers and sisters, just after a few months of taking the oath in 2014, I had got the opportunity to visit Kargil. Although I had been to Kargil 20 years back too, when the war was at its peak, the enemies were playing their game. Death was close, yet every soldier wanted to reach the valley first, carrying the tricolour. As an ordinary citizen, I had saluted the bravery of the soldiers engaged in the front by visiting the same soil. The Kargil Vijay site was like a pilgrimage site for me. Friends, besides the scenario in the battleground, the entire nation was with the soldiers. Youngsters stood in queues to donate blood, and the children broke their piggy banks for the soldiers. During the same period, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji had reassured the people of the country. He had said that if we fail to take care of the soldiers who sacrifice their lives, then it will be assumed that we are not carrying out our duties towards the motherland. I am glad that we are ceaselessly trying to strengthen that belief of Atalji with your blessings. In the last 5 years, many important decisions related to the welfare of the soldiers and families of the soldiers have been taken. Our government has completed the work of implementing the long-awaited scheme One Rank, One Pension that was due since independence. This time the foremost decision taken as soon as the government was formed was to increase the scholarship of the children of the martyrs. Besides, the National War Memorial is also inspiring the country with the stories of our heroes. This too was long awaited for decades. You gave us the opportunity to end that wait as well. Pakistan has been deceitful in terms of Kashmir since the very beginning. In 1948, 1965 and 1971, Pakistan did the same. But in 1999, just like before, their misadventure had been foiled. At that time, Atalji had said our neighbor had thought that India would head back after Kargil and would protest, and the world would be scared of this tension. And when Paramveer Chakra awardee, Himachal Pradesh son of Jammu and Kashmir Rifles, Captain Vikram Batra, said, "Ye dil mange more," who was his heart asking for? It was not for him or for any particular linguistic group, caste or religion, but for the entire nation, for Mother Bharti. Come, let us all together decide that we will not let these sacrifices go in vain. We will seek inspiration from them and will continue to spend our lives in building India of their dreams. On this occasion of Kargil Vijay Divas, today seeking inspiration from these brave hearts and their mothers, let us dedicate ourselves and our duties towards the nation.